Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our next episode of Tight Spots Lounge with your hosts, Knack Attack and myself, Tight Spot. God damn it, we're back. We're back with a vengeance, and this time we're on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, due to me falling asleep after having a long day of trying to find a new job and also going out last night as well. But we are back. It is time to have a good time and talk about movies, life, and just kick back and relax with no kids, no dog, no worries right now. That's what Taste Spots Lounge is all about. Just hanging out, having a good time. And Knack Attack, how you been, brother? How was your 2 weeks? How are your 2 weeks away?
Um, okay. I had a pretty big car repair I had to take care of, which sucked, but that's freaking life. Just punching you down a couple pegs every time you get a few spaces ahead.
Mm-hmm. That does suck. I mean, honestly, I know that feeling. I've had those have had shit happen like that. But we're here. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna have a good time with this movie that we watched. We'll make an announcement for the next movie, which is your pick. Uh, Due to the fact that I said off air that it is your birthday first, so you get to pick your first. You get to pick the movie first, and I don't even have I have so many in my head. Let me get this straight for you guys.
We'll
For our
just tease
next
it. During our
selection,
birthday month, we like to pick one of our all time faves to watch and discuss.
yeah,
So
and Nakatek, you chose yours already, and I'm thinking in here, I'm like, where do I want to go with this? Do I want to go straight up comedy? Do I want to go like I don't know sci-fi, or do you want to go horror? I mean, honestly, we talked about doing a lot of the horror stuff later on in the year with Saw and Terrifier, and a couple other ones that we want to talk about. But it's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna have to make a decision, and I will announce it in 2 weeks after we watch your pick for your birthday,
don't
which
think
will
too hard
most
about it,
likely.
man. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. I was talking with my wife, and I'm like, Danya, which movie should I pick? What do I go with? And I told her your pick, and I'm like, she's like, well, how you gonna top it? Like, I don't know. I have a couple of
You have to pick
decisions to make.
Citizen Kane. That's the only way to top
Yeah,
it.
that's I mean, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like in retrospect of seeing it and it being how you, you notice, like, if you go back and watch that movie, you notice how society is, and it definitely you see a lot of that in Citizen Kane. But our movie for my 2 weeks, I mean, honestly, you guys have been following me on Twitter and stuff. You guys should know. Last night and tonight I went to Impact, and then tomorrow I'm going to the final day of tapings as well. Um, I had a big interview on Friday for a job, which some of you may know what it is, but I'm not gonna say what it is until hopefully I get it, because if you guys haven't been following it, then you don't know what it is. Other than that, I mean, wife's getting better. We're getting things back on track on that stuff finally. Um, but work's been work. It's just you know one of those things that you have to go to get paid. But overall, I know Nakatek, you were watching some of the streams earlier this week, since last night you watched some of the Darkness stream that I did the other day. I did some more earlier today, earlier Saturday, and I got past the point where I was stuck with the uh, the helicopter. Now I'm at a point where I'm stuck, and I'm getting trying to pass it, but that will continue on a
you
different
you
stream.
using the demons more?
Yeah, I'm using the demons more. I'm using the demons more. That helped, for sure. It just and to realize that you have to run instead of like staying around where the helicopter is. Uh, that was like, okay. I thought I had to attack the helicopter because it was attacking me, but no, it's just you got to run from it and then go kill some more cops, and then go to the bar and go kill some people and whatever else. But that's the darkness.
I never played it, but based on looking at the gameplay I saw from your stream, it looks like it's a bit more stealth focused than
It
straight
is,
up
and
focused.
you have to like shoot out the lights a lot because uh
Yeah, like you said
because
in
of
the
the
beginning,
power.
stay in the shadows, Jackie.
Yeah, stay in the shower. Yeah. Yep. You definitely are right. But I enjoy the game. It's done by 2K. Great company for sure, in the history of games. For the next gen consoles and all that. But getting the the tweet out right now for the stream that we're doing right now. But guys, yeah, for everybody who's stuck around and still here from the raids, thank you guys.
Oh,
Uh,
earthquake!
yeah, earthquake. I moved the computer by accident. I'm sorry. But so Nakatek, let's get down to business. I wanna roast this movie to no end because I know you did. In the Discord, you mentioned what we were going to talk about yesterday, and you mentioned how you felt about this movie. But we're gonna get a whole rundown on this movie tonight. So Broken Darkness was chosen by Knack Attack here. I saw the I looked at the poster and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a fun movie. Was I wrong? Was I
But it
wrong?
teases you.
Yeah.
The first half is fun.
Okay, so the first half of the movie, it's kind of like okay. So are you where does your first half of the movie end for you? Where
As
are
soon
you
as they reach the surface.
before they reach the surface?
No, right when they reach the surface, that's when the fun ends.
Okay, well, okay, so I'd agree with that. Okay, I'd agree with that. But the whole thing was like, all right, the meteor is hitting particles on the meteor is hitting. We have to get
Let's set it up. So there's a giant comet, and
yeah.
Earth's orbit is going to intersect with the comet's tail,
Mm-hmm.
and as it gets closer, there's concern that there could be some asteroid strikes. But it turns out it's like the asteroid strikes are huge, and it's a freaking disaster. And I gotta say that opening scene is very effective. They used I think they used footage from the California wildfire when they showed those people driving out of town. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, it was intense opening sequence. It was a good sequence to open the movie. I'm gonna
And the
give you
effects
that.
were surprisingly well done, especially with the meteor strikes and the way they did the lighting with them
Yeah,
kind of glowing as they hit the atmosphere. It was like, okay, we got a legit movie here.
yeah, I would agree. And then then the whole thing with like I okay, so the first part of the movie, I'll give it credit. It was a good movie in the first half, first act. With the whole opening, the on screen uh, written script that you read in the beginning, it made me want to watch this movie, right? But then you get into like a Walking Dead slash
Flash forward, what was it, 8 years or something?
yeah, forward 8 years. It's like, dude, really? Like, why'd you forward 8 years? Like, we're creating a society of down below, and they don't
A
even know
society of
what's
mole
going.
people now.
Yeah, they're like mole people. They're like underground floodplain living people trying to save themselves because the pipes are leaking and yada yada yada. And then we get like the Walking Dead broken into the ground kind of thing. Like how the fuck did they get in? I don't get it. Like why would the Walking Dead even go underground?
I
Right?
kind of like the name for them. They call them the frenzied. They're more 28 days later type zombies than Walking Dead type zombies.
Yeah, true. They are, and but it's just interesting to me that like the whole like when they were getting attacked, and then all of a sudden, you know, the girl and the guy are up on, you know, above ground, and then you're like, okay, cool, the guy died, everybody's getting killed, and now like, and then when you get up to the ground, there's like the
There's no
governor type
focus
person.
to the story at that point.
Yeah.
Like what's the goal? I mean, the first half, you got a bunch of little mini goals the characters got to do, a bunch of little checkpoints. There's a ticking clock with getting the train set up because we need food, we need to get this going.
Yeah.
And then once they solve all that, then it's just okay, go west.
Yeah.
What happens when we go west? I don't know.
Yeah, and look what happens. We're up above ground. We see like there's actual human life above ground still.
That's where the budget really hurt the movie, because we're led to believe the surface is still just kind of an environmental hellscape, but it just looks like today, which we're working very hard as humans to make it an environmental hellscape. But you hear birds chirping in the background. The skies, looks normal. It's like this isn't the hellscape they kept talking about in the first half of the movie.
Yeah, it gets to me like the guy who rules the land is kind of like the governor in The Walking Dead. So it's like I'm like, okay, this is like The Walking Dead in a sense where they're in a compound, and where do we go from here? And like the people are chasing after the dude and the girl.
Yeah, it gets rapey towards the end, and
Yeah,
I'm just like,
that was awful. That was awful. I didn't like that part whatsoever. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
And to the director's credit, we weren't supposed to like that part whatsoever, but
Yeah, it's like the dude is just like ridiculous, and then he gets killed anyway, or he gets knocked down. He doesn't look like he gets killed at all. But like,
and then we get that lovely shot of him down, curled up in a ball with his pants off.
Yeah. That's all. I was like cringing so badly during that scene. of like, Jesus Christ, what is going on here with this movie? And this movie won awards. This movie legitimately won some awards in I think in South Africa, where this movie was based on. Like, let me look it up real quick if I'm not right. Broken Darkness. I looked it up when I was researching it.
The main guy that plays Sam, what's his name?
Sean Cameron Michael.
He does a very good performance. That one scene where he has a heart-to-heart with Rose about their families in the past, like that was great. I mean,
yeah, it was.
He was acting laps around that Rose lady, but
Rose was played by Soraya Rose Santos, who I think
maybe she's better in other stuff, but she wasn't too good in this movie. And her character was like completely useless. Like, she didn't need to be there at all. She had no arc. She didn't contribute anything. It's just like, what was the point of Rose?
I think that is actually, and I'm not gonna, if I'm wrong, I think that is maybe her. Dos Santos is the guy who is the film director's wife, maybe. But it doesn't look like.
Well, that sort of explains stuff.
I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. I'm just looking it up, and yeah. Okay, so this movie. Okay, so this movie was actually not called Broken Darkness. Supposedly, this was a featured film which was written by Dos Santos, beginning in March of 2014, called Last Broken Darkness. And then like this movie started principal photography in May of 2015. And this was all shot entirely in Johannesburg. All right, and we got a follower, NR Nazrul. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. We are Tight Spots Lounge. Myself is I'm Tight Spot, and that's our partner in crime and host as well, Knack Attack, next to me. Welcome to the channel. We are talking about Broken Darkness, or as it was originally known as, Last Broken Darkness. How
did we get rid of that first word?
I don't know. I have no clue. It doesn't say. And then in late 2017, at the South African Society of Cinematographers Awards dinner, the very prestigious Visible Spectrum Award for Best Cinematography in a Feature Film, the highest accolade given by the SASC, was awarded to cinematographer William Collinson for his exemplary work on Last Broken Darkness. So there you go. That's the award that he won. Actually, he also
I'll agree with that. The movie looks good.
the film was also well received. It was ran in was Last Broken Darkness first played to a public audience in February 2017 at the Boston Sci-Fi Film Festival, the oldest and longest running genre film festival of its kind. Which blah blah blah. The film was well received, winning 2 awards, namely Best Performance for Sean Cameron Michael and Best Screenplay for Dos Santos. So Sean won.
Okay, I agree with that first award, but I got issues with that second award.
Nazrul, thank you for coming in here asking me if I want to upgrade my Twitch design. But that's not a way that you come in here and ask people that they want to upgrade stuff. But I know you're either a bot or a human being that wants to be a graphic designer. But thank you for being here. But don't ask me that kind of stuff in stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. But these graphic design bots are ridiculous sometimes. They're like, oh, hey, can you want to update your Twitch design while you're live? Get the fuck
Human, I noticed you are streaming. Would you like to upgrade your look?
Yeah. Hey, this is Instagram. We would like to upgrade your... No, bro.
If you follow back me, I will see my awesome design.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Your wires are showing, bot.
Yeah, bot, ban, goodbye. Thank you for not following, asshole. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get back to the movie that we're talking about, clown. Okay. Back to the movie. Yeah, so those awards from that movie was awarded to them in 2017. We are 6 years later. And we haven't seen, I don't think we haven't seen much from Dos Santos since, I don't know what he's doing. He's supposedly working on another project, but who knows?
He's just he's just aiming, let me try that again. He's just wandering west, aimlessly.
Yeah, okay, so his first feature film was Angel of the Skies in 2011, and then Last Broken Darkness, which was then renamed Broken Darkness. I don't know why. There's no, like, I haven't looked that up why it was changed for that, but it was. So like we said, the movie like loses just storyline relevancy towards the end when they get out of the up to the ground. Because honestly,
towards the middle, man.
Yeah, towards the middle, like it's just everything. I don't know, like, but okay, so it comes full circle though for Sam, as we see in the movie. We thought his friend was dead. Like, that was a surprise. Like, I'm sorry, spoiler alert for a movie that's been out 6 years nobody really has seen, except for the people that probably attended the award ceremony or the sci-fi festival. And for us, I mean, I don't know how many other people out there who are listening to this on YouTube or on Twitch have seen this movie, but it was kind of a disappointing letdown for me, because it was one of those movies where the poster looked cool, the name seemed cool. We've seen a lot of zombie. We've seen a lot of like the name was like it was like, oh, the friends find a reason of what the thing is happening, and they have to make the world survive. You fucking die in the end, bro.
Why the first half of this movie is so effective.
Yeah, but then the main character dies in the end. What the fuck?
Which is fine, but except he dies and then it's just credits, and you're just like, oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Like, did they make it west?
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, when I was watching this, I'm like, oh, okay, he's dead. The friend's alive. The girl's alive. What are we gonna do? Like, where does it go? Like, I mean, honestly, it doesn't. It's like a bad, like, hour some odd minute long episode of Walking Dead. Like the series finale. Oh, the main character dies. What
Yeah, what
happens
was
to
that guy's
everybody
name?
else?
Troy. Yeah, bringing Troy back at the very end was also kind of a bullshit way of kind of not ending your movie on a total downer. I
Yeah,
was like, when he came back, I was like, what? No, he totally died.
yeah. I thought he died too. I mean, how are you gonna survive all this? Those, the frenzy. Like, it didn't make sense. It really
And
didn't.
then
Like,
I'm like, how did he know to go west? I mean, did the other guy survive and die along the way, or
yeah, what happened? Like, you don't even see like you focus on Rose and Sam the entire movie when they get out there. I mean, they get trapped, and then the girl almost gets raped. It's like, what the fuck? Like, like we said, that
and
was
then they
all total cringe. Like,
I wanted to talk about the group of cannibals they run into and why the one guy talks like Adam Sandler doing his goofy voice.
yeah, like, oh my god, I
I
was
don't know
thinking
what
the
accent
same
he was
thing.
going for, but when he talks, he's like I got a friend.
It was like Little Nicky. It was like Little Nicky. I
Yeah,
was like, this guy's like Little Nicky.
I was like this. I was like, I don't know what he's going for, but he just sounds stupid and not terrifying.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. And I
I
know
did
2
like
weeks ago, the last time we
the
were live,
leader of the cannibals.
huh?
That guy was pretty good. The guy that played the leader of the cannibals, I
Yeah,
liked his performance.
yeah, he was good, but the crony part, the crony guy was just like that's the guy who was trying to rape the girl, wasn't he? The same
Yeah,
guy, the guy Adam Sandler guy. Yeah, that was just like Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why does he sound like me? this this is totally wrong. And then like,
and I
what else?
did like how Sam countered his near death from those guys. That was set up earlier in the movie, so I give him credit for that. But at the same time, why did they just run away from the road flare? They know the frenzied are attracted to it.
Oh yeah, the road flare. The way the cannibals all got killed was the little road flare, and they got eaten. It's like, oh no! It's like it was funny and cheesy at the same time. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, I'm sorry your budget wasn't like totally there to make a full hard on movie like that would be
Yeah,
like
because
complete.
they had to run away from like 6, maybe 7 frenzied at a time.
Yeah, it's like holy shit. And it's like, what? And then like they all get, you know, we don't know what happens to Troy and Rose. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see a second movie? Probably not. I don't know what this guy is even up to. That made this movie. Like, there's no update on the not IMDb, but
To his credit, he didn't have an obnoxious scene that was a obvious sequel bait, so I'll
no.
give him credit for that.
Yeah, and we don't even know what he's doing. I mean, honestly, the last thing he has is that movie. So that was like 6 years ago, 8 years ago. But like,
We know what
he's
he's
38
doing.
years
He's
old.
heading west.
He's heading west. Where is he
Why?
going?
Who knows? He just has to head west.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Christopher Lee Dos Santos, if you're around, if you're ever listening to this podcast or seeing this on YouTube, uh, let us know what you're up to. Um, he's a film director, but we don't know what he's going up to.
Call me in like 2 to 3 years. I'll have a script for you.
Yeah, call Knack Attack. You'll have a script. I won't. Um, I'll be doing whatever I'm doing by then. Hopefully back east. For that, I don't know. I would love to be back in east so we could be a dark motherfucking Spectre. Dude, yes, we're talking about a shitty movie. Thank you for being here. Love it.
Half
Love it that
shitty
you're
movie.
here. What?
Half shitty movie.
You cut out again. I don't know why you cut out.
A half shitty movie.
Oh, a half shitty movie. Okay, a half shitty movie according to Knack Attack. But Dark Spectre, yeah. I mean, it's damn. This this fucking episode's gone quick. It's called okay. So the movie originally was known as Last Broken Darkness, but for some reason, when it got Americanized into Tubi, because it even wasn't even a bad American version. Like, there's not even
I think I
a
know
reason.
why, because they wanted potential sequels. Like, we can't call the first movie Last.
Yeah. But it's called Broken Darkness. It's on Tubi. We watched it, and yeah, our thoughts are it's a half shitty movie with plot holes potentially everywhere. This movie, yes, the movie that he just posted. There you go. There you go, Dark Spectre. You can check. Yeah, it's called Broken Darkness. It's out on Tubi. You can watch it. And you can let us know what you think.
I recommend watching up till everyone gets to the surface. Then you'll be like, "Wow, that was great."
Yeah, and then you're like, "Where are we going?" And then you can skip the whole rapey scenes as well because there's a rapey scene in that movie which was really really disgusting. In it, I was just like cringing the entire time, even though I was a little high watching this movie. I was still like cringed my ass off. But
John was starting to think that guy at the end was Adam Sandler. Like, whoa, what happened here?
Well, no. So there was So mentioning Adam Sandler, there was an article about Adam Sandler that there was a guy going around. I don't know if this is true. Where the fuck is the news? Why? Okay, man. Okay, so man named Adam Sandler harasses community dressed as popular character. Okay, the Santa Cruz Police Department has put a warning out for citizens in the area. Beware of Adam Sandler, but it ain't the actor. It's some dude with the same name, dressed in a creepy costume. In a release Wednesday, the SCPD said Adam, who has no relation to the actor, has been wearing the furry blue costume around the area's beaches and wharf locations, with the reports coming in
those guys.
saying he's been making uncomfortable comments and acting out. So he's wearing like a really like fucking cheap ass version of the Cookie Monster. It doesn't even look like the Cookie Monster. I'll post the article.
Like a furry.
Yeah, a big furry. I'm gonna post the article in the fucking chat right there. So someone's going around named Adam Sandler in a really really cheap rip-off Cookie Monster costume. While cops say Sandler hasn't committed any crimes, he does have history of unpredictable, vulgar comments and troublesome behavior. The department's asking people to steer clear of him and contact authorities if anything inappropriate is witnessed. Santa Cruz PD makes it a point to say Sandler isn't employed by the city in any way.
This is such a non-news story. Guy annoys people dressed in costume. Name a celebrity.
This isn't okay. So this isn't the first time Adams harassed people in character. Getting arrested back in 2012 while going on an anti-Semitic rant dressed as Elmo in Times Square, pleading guilty to disorderly conduct. Oh, and there's a picture of him dressed up as Elmo, going on an anti-Semitic rant as fucking Elmo.
So he got downgraded from lovable asshole to just asshole.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Let me get this Pokemon while we're live as well. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Fuck yeah. All right. We also play Pokemon during our chats, guys. If you guys are ever in our chats during the video games or even the podcast. So Nakatech, let's get our final ratings of this movie, because honestly, this podcast episode has gone straight as planned, and it's been great. I think we're having a good time. Dark Spectre is chatting with us in the chat. One of the best mods of all time. No, not Beyond the Darkness. It's Broken Darkness. Dark Spectre, if you go to the link that he posted, Broken Darkness, it's on Tubi. He posted the link in chat.
I lost
Beyond the Darkness? No. I fucked it up. Yes, you fucked it up. Broken Darkness. Broken Darkness. There you go. You got the link right there again for anybody that wants to go watch it after the fact.
Just watch
Um,
watch the first 50 minutes, and I got 2 ratings for this movie, one for the first half and one for the second half.
oh, okay. I love it. All right, Knack Attack. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is? Well, I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go first. Since you have 2 ratings, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna give uh my rating of 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
Wow, that's a little high based on
You know
what
what?
you were saying.
You know what? No, it wrong. Wrong. 3 out of 5 for Sam's acting. Uh, so I'm gonna give 2.5 out of 5 because the first half of the movie is good and that's it.
So the first half of this movie, when you get up to the point when they escape to the surface area, that's 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
But then when you get to the wandering around west, because we got to go west for reasons, 1.5 out of 5. So it averages out to the 2.5 out of 5 that John mentioned.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome. That's fun. Um, yeah. So that's our movie wrap up on Broken Darkness, which you guys can watch on Tubi for free.
And I will say, I'm a big fan of Romero's Day of the Dead, and I got a lot of those vibes from the first half of the movie. So your mileage may vary with the first half, but the first half is indeed a legit great entertainment.
The only really thing I hated about the first part and how it ended was you killed the kid. You killed the kid.
We never got a payoff to that guy like later on. Like, that was like a
like what was that
guy that was
like,
the murderer before, but like he should have been like some character later on and had some sort of payoff.
Yeah, what was
like
the
he
point?
Should have been like the foreman of the place or something.
Yeah, what was the point?
But
like what was the
whatever,
point?
He disappeared after that, so
yeah, and he went down in the elevator. Like, what was the fucking point?
Some that got cut because of budget reasons. Who knows?
And why do we? Okay, so and the reason is why do we flash forward 8 years? Why 8 years? Why not? Why not
get that.
a year?
I sort of get that, just to see how society is forced to live underground now. We're just kind of at that point where it's the normal now.
But did it have to be 8 years? Did it have like they were constantly like okay? So if they knew they could get supplies. And they didn't have to go far for those supplies with this train. They should have realized other people were living already. So that would force them not to go. Would they force them not be able to, no, not just force them to live underground. I think they should have been like, oh, like, how did it, like, the cool thing would be, how did they figure out all this shit? How did they fucking figure out that they have to do water lines underground? And like, it would have been cool if it wasn't an underground version of The Walking Dead. In a sense of which it was.
The other thing that was a little weird too is why they kept the frenzied secret from the underground masses. I didn't quite get that.
Yeah. Like when the guy already knew, oh, this came from over here. It's like, and then that didn't even have a payoff. That guy, the 2 guys underground didn't even have a payoff. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, you had the head guy.
The script has some issues, but that first half is pretty good.
It was like a short film gone wrong. Like, it could have been. I don't know. But, damn, birthday month, guys. Birthday month next week. Already starting next week. Next week is March. So, guys, we have a lot of big things for March. Got March Madness, and we got Tight Spots Lounge, March birthdays picks of the month. Knack Attack's birthday's first on the 19th. Wait, am I wrong?
Oh, you got it.
19th? Yeah, yep. March 19th. and mine is on March 27th. So I told Knack Attack I'm not going first this month. He's going first again to pick his movie. So Knack Attack, let's get that announcement made right now. What is the movie you chose as one of your favorite movies for us to possibly roast or not to roast? As you know, movies we may like, each other might like. Who knows? What is the movie you pick for your birthday month?
Yeah, we're gonna watch one of my all-time favorites and one of movies' all-time favorites in general. We're gonna watch The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Where is that on? What is that on for people to
Remember
watch?
when Star Wars was good, everybody? Remember that?
Okay,
I'm
so
sure it's on Disney Plus. I own the movie, so
okay, I think it is on. I think it is on. So that will be March 10th. We're only having 2 episodes this month, guys. Only 2 episodes this month, but I get paid 3 times this month, so that's good. I'm gonna have rent. I was like, I only get paid 2 times this month. No, I get paid this week, 13th, and my birthday week, so that's good. Um, so he's gonna our next episode is the 10th, which is 9 days before his birthday. So the 10th, guys, you guys can come back. We are gonna do it on the 10th. I will not fall asleep, so we don't have to do it on Saturday. And then on the 24th, we'll come back and we'll have an actual celebration for Knack Attack. And 25th, sorry, 25th and the 11th when we do it, because we'll do it that night, that morning, uh, 2 a.m., 5 a.m. Pacific. For anyone out there who doesn't know, but I will announce my birthday pick. And I don't know if we can find it. I don't know where we can watch it. If I can, I think I know which one I'm going to choose, because I know you love the movie, and this is going to be a movie you can't show the kids, unfortunately, probably. So you have to watch it on your own. I think I might know what it is. I think I know. I'm going to make an announcement right now. Fuck it. South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut. Let's fucking watch that on the 24th.
Let's say it's gonna either be that or MacGruber.
I love MacGruber. Shut the fuck up. MacGruber's the shit. No, honestly, I was gonna do Old School. Honestly, Old School was gonna be my pick. Which you've seen Old School, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I really liked it. I haven't seen it like since it first came out.
God damn. I don't.
I'm curious if that holds up.
I think it does, in my opinion, because I don't know. I like the comedy. You know what? So here's the deal. If we can't find South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut for Knack Attack to watch,
John's
we can't
gonna
find
mull it over here a couple weeks and.
Yeah, I'll mull it over a couple weeks for mine. I'll look up where we can find movies, where we can find those movies at all, if we can watch it. But MacGruber, if you guys never seen MacGruber, you need to go see that. Knack Attack, real quick. Any music or books you've read lately as well before we go?
Oh yeah, I started another alien novel, Infiltrator.
Oh, nice.
This new batch of alien novels is so great. I love them.
Nice.
And in this case, Infiltrator refers to the corporate spy that's at this facility where they're experimenting on xenomorphs.
Okay. Well, before we went live, Danya and I finished the series on Netflix called The Pentaverant, which was based on the secret society that they talk about in the late 80s, early mid 90s movie called So I Married an Axe Murderer. I don't know if you remember that at all, with Mike Myers.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a funny movie, funny show, and it's cool that Mike could do all these characters in one movie and stuff. So it was interesting. So go check that out. But guys, we're gonna head out already. I know we normally do an hour long. It's a half an hour, 40 minutes long episode this time. We really let down on the movie. Really not much to say about it, except that it was 50-50 good, 50-50 bad.
Kind of a pattern with some of these Tubi movies. They start out really great, and then you hit the halfway mark, and you're like, oh no, movie.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what happened? You were doing great.
the one dude, the
Monsters
one,
and Men was like that too. That had a pretty good beginning, and then it just kind of fell
yeah.
apart.
Well, the good movie that we saw was fucking the Dead Space movie. Dead Space.
Yeah.
That was a good cartoon. I mean, honestly, I think if we need to find I think we need to find cartoon movies to watch more often too. Like let's rate children's movies, see if our children love it. I don't have any
I'm
children, but
biding my time, waiting to find a good anime for you to hop on to.
I still need to watch. Since I loved it, what they did in Rick and Morty with the Akira thing, I need to watch Akira. I think.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of my desert island movies too.
Okay. All right. I think we need to. Well, I think we need to maybe dive into Akira then later on down the line. But yeah, Dark Spectre and everyone who's been hanging out in the realms of darkness, lurking, and that's our boy Jimmy Two Blunts, Brenton TV, Coco Sports, Cookie Plays, Nick No Handles, the band four. Everybody who's been tuning in, thank you guys so much for lurking or commenting quickly. We're gonna head out here. We're gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go raid Brenton, and I'm gonna come back live again because I want to do more gaming, and I'm not tired. So we're gonna go
I
raid
want to do some
Brenton.
gaming too, but I won't be streaming because I don't have that set up. But
Yeah, dude, he'll be playing some. He'll be playing some Destiny 2. Destiny probably. Not Destiny 2, but Destiny.
probably.
Yeah.
I'm just became a level 5 warlock, so I get to use my Nova Bomb now.
Oh, nice. Knack Attack. One game I think you need to find, and I was looking at it for you, and I was looking at it for my PS3 because I want to get it and play it, or Xbox 360. But both of them are like in between pricing. Fairy Tale Fights.
Okay, is that good? Because I've seen that on eBay for not too bad a price.
I've seen. I I've heard good
I
things.
know nothing about that game. I see the cover and I'm like, that looks kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't know, but if anybody has any words about that, let us know on our socials. Knack Attack has a lot of socials as well. Before we leave here, let's get them up here. Not. Oh, hold on, I spelled that wrong. I put a.
I pop in and out of the Discord now. I finally got that on my phone. So
Yeah, he has Discord in there. You guys, wait, hold on. Oh, is it? Wait, how do? Oh, I spelled it wrong again. I spelled it wrong. Why am I doing that? NACK, right? NACK,
no,
ATA.
NAK baby.
Oh, why? Yeah, I keep on fucking. I had it right. Why the hell did I do that wrong? Okay, so Knack Attack, go ahead. There you go. Follow them there on Twitter at Knack Attack. Go to Cinematic Lounge. Any updates on that, real quick, before we go?
Nothing new. I just posted a review of this other movie that was on Tubi. It was a Keanu Reeves courtroom drama. It was actually pretty good.
Oh
Had
wow!
a surprisingly good performance from Jim Belushi, who played a pretty vile villain. And I was like, wow, that's Jim Belushi.
What movie is this? What movie?
It's called The Whole Truth.
The Whole Truth. Never saw it. Never saw it.
90 minutes. It's if you enjoy courtroom dramas, you can't go wrong with that one. So
on another note, real quick, a courtroom show that has revived itself, and I enjoy it, is Night Court.
oh, dude, that remake is awful.
I knew you would say something about that being awful. I find it all right. I mean, it's not what it was. It's not what it was like the the original cast, but I've seen worse remakes than that. Kind of like how Charmed was remade, and I don't know, some shitty other shows that were remade that don't deserve to be remade. Well, we'll talk about that later on another episode, guys. Check out Knack Attack stuff. The links are in the chat. Hit us up on the socials. You know where to find us. Twitch.tv/The Real Tight Spot or Twitch.tv/KnackAttack84. Or just find us in the Discord. Love you guys. We're going to head out to Breton. We love y'all. We're going to head out right in a second once I type it in here in the chat. Good night. Sleep tight. Dark Spectre. We love you. Peace out, my friends. Have a great 2 weeks. We'll be back with Empire Strikes Back review and so much more to talk about because life will change as fast as it does, as always. But love y'all. Peace out. Here we go to Breton. Send some love over to him.